Tubaniriza ku Highfield Think Tank TV Kasoma Farouk of Uganda. Olunaku lwa leero tugenda kola deep analysis ku trade order government ya Uganda gyeteekinga on ennaku zino. Bwe twogera ku trade order currently being implemented in Uganda, especially in Kampala, tugamba is not a single law but a band of regulatory, urban and economic control measures introduced around 2025-2026. Nga combining urban enforcement, removal of reorganization of traders, stricter standard regulations, and a broader national trade policy reforms. Nga bw'otunula ya deep analysis, ki requiring 3 layers: urban trade control, national trade regulation shifts, and political economic implications. Ngo olunaku olwaleero twebuuza what is the trade order. At the city level, the government through KCCA and central ministries has removed and restricted street vendors, hawkers, borders and informal traders. The government restricting the street vendors, hawkers, borders and informal traders. Ngekola chetwita reallocated them into gazetted markets and formal spaces. Introduces strict enforcement backed by security operations. Ntetaddewo strict enforcement backed by security operations. Emphasizing that trade must be structured, disciplined and regulated. Tugamba olunaku lwaleero kino kimakinze thousands of market stalls identified for relocation. Revival of organized trading system like Sunday markets. A narrative that Kampala must reflect order as the capital city. Naye ekyebuuzibwa tuyina obusobozi era abantu tubafuddeko okubawa ekintu ekirungi. Of course, kino kitegeeza this is formalization drive targeting the informal economy. Nti kino government eruubirira mu kuggyawo informal economy eteekewo formal economy ebeere esobola okuŋŋaanya emisolo mingi. Economic logic behind the trade order. Policy eno aligninga ne Uganda macro trade strategy era aiminga to move from informal to formal economy. Ngeyagala Uganda eve mu informal to formal economy basobole okucollectinga emisolo gyabwe bulungi. Nga formalization increases tax collection. Nti formalization ebayamba government okwongera okucollectinga emisolo. Enables regulation of product quality. Kisobola okuyambako product quality. Integrates traders into supply chains. This is consistent with the role of Uganda National Bureau of Standards. Enforcement against substandard goods. Mandatory certification and inspections. Era tugamba ki promoting import substitution and export competitiveness. Recent reforms include updated mandatory standards 2025-2026 for imports, push for domestic production and export growth. Nga logic yalimu reduce reliance on imports. And the government eyagala reducing a reliance on imports, eyagala to improve quality of Ugandan goods, expand into regional global markets. Tugamba olunaku olwaleero, Uganda aims to grow its economy to $500 billion by 2040 with the trade as the engine. Trade order helps by organizing distributional systems, linking production structured markets, enhancing urban efficiency. Political economy dimension, critical analysis. Tugamba control versus efficiency. While officially about order, critics argue it centralizes control over economic activity. Eyagala buyinza nga tefuddeyo ku byenfuna by'Abannayuganda. Reducing autonomy of informal traders enables selective enforcement. There is a broader pattern of tightening regulation, For example, they proposed the sovereignty laws affecting financial flows and external actors. Atenga uleta sovereignty bill jebagala okuleta kiba kitegeeza ba external actors baba genda kendera economy yaffe tusobola ogenda maaso. Tugamba olunaku olwaleero Uganda's economy is heavily informal. Over 70% of Uganda's economy is informal. Kino kiba kitegeeza loss of livelihood flexibility. Nti abantu bagenda kuluzinga reduced daily income for displaced vendors. Ababa bajiddwa ku nguudo okukola income yaabwe egenda kuba affected. High cost of compliance, license, rent, standards, government yegenda kufunamu naye abantu baffe bagenda kukola batya. Urban inequality effects. The policy disproportionately affects street vendors, affecting our street vendors. Youth in informal transport and trade. Abavubuka abali mu informal transport and trade. Low capital entrepreneurs. Abatalina capital awera. Meanwhile, formal businesses benefit from reduced competition. Large traders gain market dominance. Ng'abantu baffe tebafiiriddwako. Kino kigenda kuleeta income inequality, market concentration in one group, then structural contradictions. The trade order faces several internal contradictions. Tugamba formalization versus employment reality. Uganda needs job creation. Naye informal trade is the largest employer. Ng'olunaku olwaleero Uganda needs job creation. Informal trade is the largest employer. Removing it too quickly risks urban unemployment shocks. Kiba kitegeeza abantu bagenda kuluzinga emirimu. Regulation versus capacity. Enforcement is strong, but market infrastructure is still limited or uneven. Growth versus inclusion. Export-led growth strategy may bypass small traders. Nti ba small traders bagenda kuba affected. Nga tugamba olunaku olwaleero wadde kisobola okubeera nga kireeta benefits in industrial players, export-oriented firms, naye tutunuulira olunaku olwaleero nti final evaluation wadde ki-improving urban order and planning, enhance product standards and consumer safety, support long-term industrialization goals, aligns with the global trade systems, naye tulaba risking destroying informal livelihood too quickly. Nti abantu baffe abadde beeyiya bagenda kuluzinga emirimu. N'ekirala may deepen inequality and exclusion. Nti abantu abamu baba bagenda kukola ki? Kufiirwa. So olunaku olwaleero tugamba nti kino gavumenti kyekoze a structural economic transition from an informal survival-based system to a regulatory export-oriented trade economy. The success of this transition depends on one critical factor: whether the state can formalize traders without excluding them. Nti government esobola okuformalizing aba traders naye nga tebajja mu business. Kino kye kibuuzo abantu kye balina okwebuuza. So tugamba nti olunaku olwaleero informal sector nga yesinga obunene. Bw'okwata ku informal sector, economy ya Uganda, bannayuganda oba bakutteko bubi nnyo.